Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Riverview Complex here in Lamar's as we get you set for Class 1A Sub-State 1 baseball here this evening in Lamar's. Carson Schubert here with you on Fuller Digital Solutions as we get you set to bring the South O'Brien and Gehlen Catholic baseball game here in the first round of Class 1A Sub-State 1. The winner of this game will be taking on the victorious Trinity Christian Tigers, who pulled off a pretty big upset against MMCRU just a little bit ago here in Lamar's, and they came back down 4-3 in the top of the seventh inning and took a 5-4 lead and were able to hold it in the bottom of the seventh inning, and that is how the Tigers were able to advance. And now we have game two from Lamar's this evening, and the winner, again, playing Trinity Christian tomorrow night here at Gehlen, and then the winner would go on to the District 1 championship, and of course would play the District 2 champions before they could go to state. So 4 games you have to win to get to state in the Class 1A sub-state bracket, and pretty much the case all around the state. So that is the matchup that we have for you tonight. Let's take a look at that bracket I just mentioned to you. You could take a little bit of closer look here. Hartley Melvin Sanborn and George Little Rock happening tonight, and Remsen St. Mary's and Storm Lake St. Mary's. Apparently says it was at 12 o'clock. No score that I have seen yet, but we'll keep you updated on that side of the bracket. Of course, Remsen St. Mary's has been really good this year. If you're seeing their record there, 22-3. So should be interesting to see who the top of the bracket will end up playing in the bottom of the bracket here in Class 1A Sub-State 1. So the Jays and the Wolverines will get set to do battle here tonight as we take a look here at the War Eagle Conference now and how that has shaped out this season. Of course, Remsen St. Mary's at the top in the conference, Hinton in second, Unity Christian ends up in third, Gehlen behind them at 7-3 overall in conference play. And then, as you see, South O'Brien at the bottom at 1-9, tied with Harris Lake Park. So, but as you just saw, Trinity Christian, a team that was 2-8 in conference play, just knocked off MMCRU to advance to round 2 of the sub-state in Class 1A District 1. So you never know what can happen here in postseason baseball. So both teams will have to come out and play well here tonight to advance to the second round of this postseason. We will come back here in a few moments, and we will have the starting lineup. Actually, you know what? We'll just do that now, and then we will have the national anthem, and then we'll take a break. We'll take a look at the starting lineup. First of all, for the visiting South O'Brien Wolverines, and their starting lineup is number 2, the designated hitter, Kester Grimm, and he is batting for the second baseman, number 6, Caden Steffens. And the second batter is the right fielder, number 12, Pete Botchin. The catcher, number 18, Dane Mormon. The pitcher tonight for South O'Brien is Jet Keith. The center fielder, number 5, is Micah Davis. The first baseman, number 22, is Mitch Enger. The third baseman, number 23, is Caden Loescher. The left fielder is number 8, Tyson Wolf. And the shortstop batting ninth is number 15, Ben Woodall. For the Jays, their starting lineup is led off here by Dylan Lehman, the second baseman, number 2. Right fielder number 4, Tragan Kramer, batting second there. Batting in the 3 spot is the catcher number 9, Keaton Logan. Batting cleanup, the left fielder number 15, Zach Kraft. And the first baseman, number 8, batting 5th, is Ryan Livermore. The pitcher, number 1, Connor Kraft, is batting 6th. Center fielder, number 11, Ryan Augustine. And then the designated hitter for the Jays, batting 8th, number 17, Zane Whelan, who is batting for the shortstop tonight, number 10, Jackson Kramer. And then the third baseman rounding out the bottom of the order for the Jays is number 21, Derek Von Arb. And that is the starting lineups for both of these teams here tonight. We'll have the defensive alignments as well read to you, just so you can be reminded here in the each team's first inning here. So that is a look at the starting lineup again. As you see, the Wolverines 4-17 on the season, 16-12 are the Jays. Earlier this season when these two teams met, the Jays defeated the Wolverines 14-1. And that was here in Lamars. And that, it appears as if the only time that we have seen this matchup this season. So that was the only time they've won, or they've only played once. So the Wolverines' last win came on the 2nd of July before the 4th against Grittinger, Terrell, Ruth, Van Aerscher. And then we do the national anthem.
Pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Welcome back to the Riverview Complex here in Lamars as we get you set for the opening pitch of this second game here at the Riverview Complex tonight. South O'Brien and Gehlen Ready to get underway as Kester Grimm, the designated hitter, steps in. Connor Kraft sets and delivers, and the first pitch is strike one. So far this season, Kraft has been really good as that pitch popped up and out of play. 2 quick strikes. Connor Kraft this season with a really good ERA at 2.04 and a whip of 1.11. Opponent batting average of 183. There's strike number 3, and it's a called third strike at that. 1 quick out. And 1 out on the Mid-States Bank scoreboard, and strike number 1 to the number 2 batter for South O'Brien, Pete Botchin, the right fielder. And a swing and a miss, 2 quick strikes to him. Botchin this season is hitting just under 200 on the year, 290 on base percentage, and he takes a called third strike. Back-to-back called third strikes for Connor Kraft. And Kraft this season has a total of 45 strikeouts in 34 in the third innings pitched. So over more than a strikeout per inning, and he's already got 2 here. As there's a swing and a miss by Dane Mormon, the catcher. Mormon this season hitting .254 with .333 on base percentage. That one down and in, ball 1. He's got 7 RBIs on the year. He has scored once, probably only because they have courtesy runners come in for him as the catcher. Does have 4 doubles. And there's a strike, and the count is even at 2. 2-2 from Kraft. Shakes off a couple from Keaton Logan, the catcher, and delivers, and that's outside. Infield defense for the Jays. Behind the plate is Keaton Logan. Around the infield, third to first, Derek Von Arb, Jackson Kramer, Dylan Lehman, and Ryan Livermore as there's a ground ball to short. Kramer fires across, and that's a 1-2-3 opening inning for the Jays and Connor Kraft. We go to the bottom of the first. South O'Brien nothing. Gehlen coming to bat on Fuller Digital Solutions.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Radio family is growing. Now you can listen to all of the Vermilion Tanagers broadcast on 2 stations, 101.5 FM and AM 1570. When the Tanagers are playing, tune in to either 101.5 FM or AM 1570 to catch the voice of the Tanagers, Keith Nimke, for every play. In addition, we invite you to listen to all of our ESPN programming. We thank you for listening and our radio sponsors that allow us to broadcast all of the Vermilion Tanager sports on ESPN, 101.5 FM and AM 1570.
Welcome back to the Riverview Complex in Lamars as we take a look at the defense for the visiting Wolverines. In the infield from third to first, it's Caden Loescher, Ben Woodall, Caden Steffens, and Mitch Enger. In the outfield, left to right, it's Tyson Wolf, Micah Davis, and Pete Botchin. Behind the plate is Dane Mormon, and on the mound is Jet Keith as he gets ready to deliver to Dylan Lehman, and the first pitch is in there for a strike. And the 0-1 from Keith is swung on and hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and it's going to drop as the right fielder tumbles trying to make the catch, and it's going to be a leadoff double for Dylan Lehman, as it was just a little fly ball down the right field line. The right fielder, Pete Botchin, could not quite get there in time, as it's a leadoff double for Dylan Lehman and now Tragan Kramer, the right fielder for the Jays. Lehman was hitting .374 coming in, and he'll add to that here today, as that is a pop-up on a bunt by Kramer, and it's going to be an out as Keith fields it. Out number 1. And now Keaton Logan with runner at second in Lehman, and one away. Logan so far this season, .356 hitter, .469 on base, as he nearly got hit by that one. And Logan's been hit by 10 pitches this year, so I'm sure he's probably wanting to avoid that as much as possible. I think there was a game he was hit 3 times that I called, and that was not a fun time. Catchers already get enough punishment being behind the plate, and then to get it when you're at the plate is even further taxing. And that he got hit. Brushed up against his shoulder, and so he will take his place at first base. And that'll bring up Zach Kraft, the left fielder. Courtesy running at first is Ethan Herbst. Here's Kraft's pitch from Keith is low. Keith's numbers, didn't mention that. He on the season with a .604 ERA, .233 whip. Opponent batting average of .272. And it's a 1-0 pitch, and that one's swing and a miss. Both runners will try and advance, and they're both in there. So second and third with still only one out, and Kraft in a 1-1 count here. Zach Kraft this season hitting .319, .473 on base, 4 home runs, 24 driven in. He's drawn 17 walks, struck out 28 times. That one hit well, but foul. It might reach the softball field over there. Down the right field line, and it's 1-2 to Zach Kraft now with Ryan Livermore on deck. And the pitch is hit in the air into shallow. Nope, it's not going to even get to the outfield. Caught at second by Steffens. And it's the second pop out for the Jays, and it's out number 2. Ryan Livermore to the plate. Playing first tonight. He's had himself a good year as well. .415 hitter, .510 on base percentage, .659 slugging, 3 home runs, 28 driven in. Has 7 doubles, 2 triples, 25 runs scored. He's been hit 9 times and walked 9 times, so he's been pretty good getting on base, as you saw, that .510 on base percentage. Big opportunity for the Jays with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And that is low, 2-0. Two and 0, runners at second and third. With 2 down, Ryan Livermore trying to come up with big hit as he fouls that one off. He had a good pitch he wanted, but just couldn't quite get it, as the game time temperature was right at about 77 degrees. And there's a ground ball to short, fielded by Woodall, and he fires across, and that will do it. Jays leave 2. We go to the second on Fuller Digital Solutions. No score in Lamar's.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
At American Bank, we know the importance of teamwork. All of our players are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you are in the outfield, pitching, or cheering from the bench, each player contributes to the success of the team. Our staff will be your biggest fan and help you cover all the bases before sliding into home. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays softball and baseball. We are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Riverview Complex in Lamar's. We'll get you set for the second inning. It's Jet Keith leading off, the pitcher for South O'Brien. Keith so far this season leads the team in hitting at .273, .429 on base. And it's a 1-1 count to him here. .382 slugging. He has a home run, 5 RBIs, 3 doubles. And that's low, 2-1. 8 walks, 7 hit by pitches. Struck out 20 times on the season. And that one fouled away. Keith got a good piece of it, but just fouled it. 2-2. Kraft from the windup, delivers and swing and a miss, strike 3. And it is the 3rd strikeout for Connor Kraft. First one that has been swinging. And here's the center fielder, Micah Davis. On the season, hitting .207, .324 on base, .259 slugging. He's got 3 doubles, 4 RBIs. The senior center fielder, he bunts that one and it misses. It's 1 strike to Davis. Mentioned the Gehlen infield defense. The outfield is Zach Kraft in left, Ryan Augustine in center, Tregan Kramer in right. And that is a strike on the inside corner. Davis down 0-2. 0-2 coming from Kraft, and it's right on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. 3rd called strike for Kraft of his 4 strikeouts. All 3 of the 4 going down looking. And that brings up Mitch Enger, the first baseman for South O'Brien, down and away for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Enger down 0-1. Now swing and a miss, 0-2. 1-2, actually. And the 1-2, swing and a miss, and a strikeout the side inning for Connor Kraft. We go to the bottom of the second. No score on Fuller Digital Solutions.
The pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Welcome back to Riverview Complex in Lamar's. Connor Kraft stepping in to face Jet Keith. And the first pitch from Keith is upstairs, ball one. Kraft doing his part on the mound. So far through 2 innings, has 5 strikeouts. And there's a ground ball, is short. Woodall fires across, and it is out number 1. As Kraft grounds out 6-3. 1 down. And Ryan Augustine to the plate. He's hitting .256 on the season, .371 on base. 15 RBIs, 4 doubles, a triple. 16 runs scored. He's walked 13 times, and there's a ground ball over to Loescher at third, and he fires across. Couple of quick ground ball outs for Jet Keith. And that brings up Zane Whelan. Again, the winner of this one advances to tomorrow's contest against Trinity Christian. And that'll be right here, same time, same channel, if the Jays are playing, that is. Don't believe we will be covering it for Fuller Digital, at least not for Gehlen if South O'Brien wins. Not sure if the South O'Brien crew will cover it or not. But we'll see what happens first in this one. No score, 1-1 count to Wheeland, and he hits one into the gap in right center field. It's going to split the gap as it goes all the way to the warning track. Wheeland will coast into second with a 2-out double as he rifled that one into the gap in right center field. Second hit of the game for the Jays, their second double. And now Derek Von Arb, the third baseman. Derek Von Arb this season hitting .400, a .457 on base. 5 home runs, 29 driven in. 5 doubles, 5 triples as he takes the ball 1-0. He's scored 27 times. Walked 7, struck out 15. He's been hit by a couple of pitches. There's a base hit into left. Wheeland is going to be held at third, and it's a one-hop throw into the cutoff. And all the way to second on the throw in is Von Arb, and it is runners at second and third again with 2 outs. for the Jays. And here is Dylan Lehman, who started the game for the Jays with a double and then was left at third base. So he would love to come through here in the bottom of the second inning. Keith comes set, and he delivers, and a strike. Lehman checked his swing on it. He did not go, but it was a called strike. Wasn't quite sure. And there's a ground ball to short. Tough play, and they will indeed get him at first base. A nice play by the shortstop, Woodall. Lehman goes down, 6-3 putout, ends the second inning. We go to the third, still no score here from Lamar's on Fuller Digital Solutions.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks. Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You-Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Radio family is growing. Now you can listen to all of the Vermilion Tanagers broadcast on two stations, 101.5 FM and AM 1570. When the Tanagers are playing, tune in to either 101.5 FM or AM 1570 to catch the voice of the Tanagers, Keith Nimke, for every play. In addition, we invite you to listen to all of our ESPN programming. We thank you for listening and our radio sponsors that allow us to broadcast all of the Vermilion Tanager sports on ESPN, 101.5 FM and AM 1570.
Welcome back to Lamar's. Beautiful evening here for baseball. 77 degrees. South wind at 7 miles an hour, which is blowing out to kind of left center field. Humidity under 60%. So good that went down. First pitch of the inning from Kraft was a ball, and now it's ball two. Two and 0 to Caden Loescher, the third baseman. Now 3-0. To Loescher, and that's ball four. Very close pitch, but he took it, and it was ball four. Tyson Wolf to the plate, the left fielder. Puts down a bunt. Kraft thought about two, but he will go to first for the sure out. Runner advancing is Loescher, and a sacrifice put down by Tyson Wolf. So one out. Here in the top of the third, runner at second. Brings up the shortstop, Ben Woodall. He squares, and he puts, that was a pitch, that was a ball. He squared around, but then pulled back. Looking to square again, and he pulls back. This time it's a strike, and it's 1-1. 1-1, and a bunt foul. 1-2. That pitch was about at his ankles, and he tried to bunt it, and it bunted foul between home plate and the first base batter's box. That one foul. Went all the way back to the fence. On that bunt attempt, that was foul, and also on this swing and a foul. So 1-2 from Kraft to Woodall, the number 9 batter for South O'Brien. And he rifles one foul. On deck hitter Kester Grimm had to bring in a foul ball, as now the Jays get some from the dugout as well. They're out of baseballs. Kraft now comes set and delivers, and that is just outside, I guess. Two and two. That one is outside. A throw back down to second, and he's in there, Caden Loescher. And a swing and a miss. He got him. Out number 2. Loescher this season does not have any base running statistics. That one is popped up down the into left field, and it is caught by Kraft. And that is how the top of the third comes to a close. We go to the bottom half. Still no score. Fuller Digital Solutions.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online, too, at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
At American Bank, we know the importance of teamwork. All of our players are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you are in the outfield, pitching, or cheering from the bench, each player contributes to the success of the team. Our staff will be your biggest fan and help you cover all the bases before sliding into home. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays softball and baseball. We are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Lamar's. Tragan Kramer leads off the third for the Jays. He takes a good swing, but he misses. Strike one. One strike from Keith to Kramer. And that pitch will get out of play. 0-2. Keaton Logan, the catcher, on deck. Kramer, the first time, popped out back to the pitcher, Keith. Was trying to put a bunt down and ended up popping it up. That one missing. One and two. 1-2 pitch is rifled foul again. That time it was down the left field line. out in front of it. Kramer with the open batting stance from the right side. And that pitch is popped up over to first, and it's going to land between first and the pitcher. And safe at first base. Kramer beats it out. The pitcher, Keith, I think he thought the first baseman was going to get it, and I think the first baseman thought Keith was going to get it. First baseman Mitch Enger. And now we're going to have some discussion here by the South O'Brien bench here. As he's out talking to the base umpire, thinking maybe there was some interference, possibly. As it stands, runner at first with nobody out for the Jays. Or maybe he was just arguing if he was safe or not. Regardless, no minds were made up by the bench for South O'Brien. And so runner at first is Kramer, and now Keaton Logan stepping in, the number 3 batter for the Jays. He's going to put down a bunt, or attempt to. He pops it up, and it's out. A foul out to the catcher. So 1 down. Kramer, I'm going to say, reached on an E1. That's what I'm going to call it. May not be, but it appeared to be miscommunication. And then he had the ball, and it looked like he could beat him out, and just, I don't know what happened. I'm just going to call it an E1. Not the official score, but that one fouled. It was a hit-and-run opportunity, it appeared, as the runner Kramer was off with the pitch as Zach Kraft at the plate. Kraft popped out to second base in his first at bat. You know, he's trying to do some damage here, 0-1. And that one popped up down the first baseline, and it'll get out of play. No score on the Mid-States Bank scoreboard here from Lamar's. And that's a foul ball between third base and the third base coach and head coach, Kirk Kroneisel. Oh, 0-2 to Kraft once again. Kramer getting a pretty healthy lead over at first. And that one misses down and away, 1-2. Tragan Kramer this season has 4 stolen bases in 6 attempts. 1-2 to Kraft, and it's a weak ground ball to short, and that's going to be an infield hit, no chance. And he threw it anyway, and that's probably not a good idea. It did not advance the runner to third, but it's an infield single for Zach Kraft, and there's runners at first and second for the Jays with only 1 out. Now we're going to have a visit to the mound. Not sure if there's going to be a move already or not. Nobody has come in to score. Just want to maybe talk strategy here. We're going to take a quick break on this trip to the mound on Fuller Digital Solutions.
pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to Lamar's. It's ball one to Ryan Livermore after the quick visit by the South O'Brien coaching staff. And now 1-0 to Livermore. He grounded out to short his first time. Pops that one up and out of play. 1-1 to the Gehlen first baseman. Jays have had a tough time squaring up Jet Keith so far. That one outside. Zane Wieland was a pretty squared up hit that he was able to crack into right center. Even though Lehman had a double, it was in the air for quite a while, so it was kind of a lazy fly ball. It was just so far from the right fielder. So it was perfect placement, but it still wasn't hit as hard as it could be. So now 3-1 the count to Ryan Livermore. Runners at first and second, one out. And the pitch is inside, ball four, and they're loaded. That brings up Connor Kraft. Going to try and help himself out. He grounded out to short in his first at bat. But he's definitely got the capability of taking one out of the ballpark, or having an extra base hit, or just a base hit as he gets one into right field. One run scores. Here comes Kraft, and he'll score without a throw. It's a two-run single, and all the way to third on the play goes Ryan Livermore. Two-run single as Kramer comes in to score, and Kraft right behind him. And Livermore to third. A two-run single puts the Jays in front. Runners at the corners, 2-0 Jays. And now Ryan Augustine to the plate. He grounded out to third in his first at bat, and now he puts down a bunt, and they will get a run on a sacrifice bunt by Ryan Augustine. Sacrifice bunt and an RBI as the third Jays run of the inning comes in and also puts another runner in scoring position now with two outs. So Livermore came in. Kraft, don't believe actually at second base. That ball down low. St. Wieland with a 1-0 count and now 2-0. Three and 0. And the pitch is grounded up the middle, a base hit. Coming around and scoring is Augustine, or no, I take that back. That's Cole McCarty who was running. An RBI single for Zane Whelan. 1 strike to Derek Von Arb. He took a big cut at that one. 0-1 to the Jays' third baseman. Takes a strike. 0-2. Von Arb had a base hit in his first at bat. Was left on base. And there's a ground ball through the hole into left field. Through the hole between short and third. And the Jays continue to put some 2-out hits together here. Already with 4 in. Dylan Lehman back to the top of the order. As Lehman will be the 9th batter of the inning. Puts down a bunt. Oh, a perfect bunt. Lehman's going to beat it out. And it's a bunt single. You could not have placed it better than Lehman did right there. And the third baseman was playing back because there was 2 outs. Just perfect, just really good baseball right there by Dylan Lehman, recognizing the third baseman playing back so far and just putting a bunt in front of him right down the line. About as close to the dirt as you could get, but on the grass down the third base line. Bases loaded for the Jays. Here's Kramer, takes a ball. Kramer in his first at bat of the inning. He reached on an error. And he came around to score. There's a little base hit, it appears. No, they're going to throw him out on a close play at first base. A 6-3 put out, a ground out to short. But the Jays put 4 on the board as we go to the 4th on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You-Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Fuller Digital Solutions presentation of postseason baseball here in the state of Iowa. Gehlen and South O'Brien doing battle. Top of the 4th inning, just about ready to get underway. Connor Kraft delivers a first pitch and a swing and a miss by number 12, Pete Botchin, the right fielder for South O'Brien. And he tries to bunt at one, and he couldn't make contact. 0-2. I take this back. This is Kester Grimm. No, wait a minute. No, it is Pete Botchin. 1-2 to Botchin. That one missed. 2-2. Kraft from the windup delivers, and it hits. No. Thought it might have hit Botchin, but does not quite get him. And the count is full at 3-2. And there's a ground ball to second. Lehman waits for it, fields, and fires to Livermore for out number 1. That brings up the catcher, Dane Mormond. He grounded out his first time up to the shortstop, Jackson Kramer. Pitch from Kraft misses up and away. Ball 1 looked like a breaking ball maybe there. That was the heater, and he got a swing and a miss. 1-1 with 1 down. Kraft to Mormon. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. And I would imagine they'll keep it there again as he's missed on both high fastballs that he's thrown. 1-2. Oh, he goes low that time, and he went, says the base umpire over at first. Logan fires as it was a drop third strike, and they get him out at first. Swinging strikeout, and then a 2-3 put out. And it's out number 2. I did not think he went from my point of view, but first base, or the umpire standing down the line, first base line, says he did. Of course, you never really get a full understanding of what swinging fully looks like in the eyes of an umpire or anybody else. Is it they pull the bat past the foul line? Is it if they commit fully with their body? It's really hard to get a gauge on it. As Keith finds himself in an 0-2 hole here. Fouled off a couple. 0-2 from Kraft to Keith. And a ground ball. And it's fielded by Von Arb. He fires across. And a 1-2-3. 4th inning for Connor Kraft. Jays lead it 4-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Our radio family is growing. Now you can listen to all of the Vermilion Tanagers broadcast on 2 stations, 101.5 FM and AM 1570. When the Tanagers are playing, tune in to either 101.5 FM or AM 1570 to catch the voice of the Tanagers, Keith Nimke, for every play. In addition, we invite you to listen to all of our ESPN programming. We thank you for listening and our radio sponsors that allow us to broadcast all of the Vermilion Tanager sports on ESPN, 101.5 FM and AM 1570.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online, too, at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
At American Bank, we know the importance of teamwork. All of our players are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you are in the outfield, pitching, or cheering from the bench, each player contributes to the success of the team. Our staff will be your biggest fan and help you cover all the bases before sliding into home. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays softball and baseball. We are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Lamar's as we have a pitching change, and we'll tell you about that here in a moment as it's Botchin delivering, and the first pitch he delivers is a base hit into the gap in right center field. All the way to second base will go the leadoff batter, Keaton Logan. Leadoff double, the third double of the game for the Jays. The new pitcher is Pete Botchin. No update on the rest of the fielding positions. But Botchin this season with a 5.66 ERA, a 1.69 whip, 248 batting average against on the year. Has 27 strikeouts in 29 2/3, excuse me. And that's going to be a bunt single. As Kraft beats it out. So now Ryan Livermore with the runners at the corners and nobody out. He squares around, pulls back, and Kraft will go to second base without a throw. I was just going to say Kraft's running on the season. He is perfect 10 for 10 on stolen bases coming in. Livermore grounded out and walked and scored a run. There's a blast to the gap in left center field. That's going to get over the center fielder Davis's head. 2 runs will score. Livermore on his way to third and then thought about going back, and he does get back in time as it's a 2-run double. And the Jays extend their lead 6-0 here in the 4th inning. Connor Kraft to the plate. Ryan Livermore with that was a good swing he had on that. And now Connor Kraft, 0-1. And now a strike on the inside part of the plate. Kraft didn't like the call. 0-2. And the pitch, a ground ball to second. Fielded by Steffens. And it's a ground out by Kraft, but he does advance the runner to third on the play. Ryan Augustine took strike 1. And now he fouls that one off. It's strike 2. Looks like that went off the light pole between the first base dugout and the home plate, I guess. Just behind the on-deck circle for South O'Brien. And that pitch is popped up, and it will be dropped. Heck of an opportunity by, or an effort rather, by Mormon. But it's still 0-2 to Augustine. Oh, 0-2 to Augustine, and he swings and misses strike 3. 2 down, and now Zane Wieland, who has hit the ball well both times. He doubled and singled and has an RBI in the game. Halfway to the cycle. And now Wieland swings and pops that one up and out of play. Close to my area where my vehicle is. I might have to start parking further away, I guess. Pretty far foul ball. 1 strike to Wieland. And that's a base. No, it's going to be caught on the hop there by the shortstop Woodall, and he fires across to retire the side. Looked like it was through, but it was caught on the hop. We go to the 5th inning. Jays get 2 more and lead it 6-0 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
The pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Micah Davis stepping in to the right-handed batter's box. He squares, and he ends up pulling the bat down, takes up and away ball 1. From Connor Kraft. And the 1-0 from Kraft is in for a strike. Seven strikeouts so far. Connor Kraft. 2-1 the count to Davis. Davis struck out looking his first time. Swings and misses here, 2-2. And that one rifled foul. And that one missing. Count is full now. Kraft has walked 1 batter so far. And that's been the only guy to reach. So that one fouled. And that was Caden Loescher, who will be hitting 3rd this inning. And that one fouled off again. Good at bat here by Micah Davis. And strike 3 called, and it's the 8th strikeout of the game for Connor Kraft. And the second time Davis is called out on strikes. And it's out number 1. 1-0, now 2-0 from Kraft. And that one misses wide. 3-0. And the pitch is on the inside corner as Anger thought it missed for ball 4. Umpire disagrees. 3-1, and now Kraft delivers strike 2, and the count is full. Kraft tries to come all the way back, down 3-0. Now 3-2 pitch on the way, and it's a swing and a miss. He got him. Great job by Kraft. Probably frustrated there after he fell behind 3-0 and then bared down and was able to come all the way back to retire him. 2 down. And Loescher swings and misses, strike 1. Loescher look over at third base. Coach now steps in. He thinks about bunting, pulls it back, and takes a strike. 0-2. And that's strikeout number 10 for Connor Kraft. He keeps mowing through the lineup of South O'Brien. He's been fantastic all year and has continued it here in the postseason. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th on Fuller Digital Solutions.
How it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You-Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Radio family is growing. Now you can listen to all of the Vermilion Tanagers broadcast on 2 stations, 101.5 FM and AM 1570. When the Tanagers are playing, tune in to either 101.5 FM or AM 1570 to catch the voice of the Tanagers, Keith Nimke, for every play. In addition, we invite you to listen to all of our ESPN programming. We thank you for listening and our radio sponsors that allow us to broadcast all of the Vermilion Tanager sports on ESPN, 101.5 FM and AM 1570.
Bottom of the 5th inning from Lamar's 6-0 lead for the Jays. Derek Von Arb leads off, and he takes outside ball 1 from Pete Botchin. And the 1-0 is popped up, and it is going to be caught by the catcher, Dane Mormon. Nice job staying with that one. And it is out number 1. Here's Lehman. He's 2 for 3 in the ball game. And he got hit. And that brings up Tragan Kramer, the right fielder. Check on the runner, and he dives back in. And now Kramer squares. They're going to check on the runner, and he might have been out if the first baseman hung on to the ball, but dropped it over there. Would have been close. Umpire didn't have to make the tough call because it was dropped. Kramer squaring again, and the pitch is a strike. Lehman is out at second base. And I believe that is the first time Lehman's been caught stealing on the year. So out number 2. And now it's 0-2 to Kramer. Tries to get on base with Logan on deck. And the pitch is fouled off. Staying alive. As Logan takes care of the foul ball that went behind home plate. And the pitch is hit down the left field line into the corner. And it is a foul ball. Still 0-2 to Kramer. Botchin looks in from the windup, delivers, and that pitch popped up and out of play. Heck of a battle here from Kramer. Still fighting up there, and he pops this one up back to the pitcher. And Botchin, can of corn, puts it away as we go to the 6th inning. Still 6-0 in favor of the home team.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
At American Bank, we know the importance of teamwork. All of our players are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you are in the outfield, pitching, or cheering from the bench, each player contributes to the success of the team. Our staff will be your biggest fan and help you cover all the bases before sliding into home. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays softball and baseball. We are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Lamar's. Connor Kraft getting ready for his 6th inning of work on the mound. He has put together 5 impressive innings. And that pitch is low, ball 1. He has 10 strikeouts so far. And that's strike number 1 to Tyson Wolf. 1-1. 1-2. Kraft has only allowed 1 base runner, and it was via a walk in the 3rd inning. Caden Loescher, the 3rd baseman, drew it. And there's the first hit of the game for South O'Brien, as it's a base hit through the shortstop, third baseman hole there between third and second, and it's a leadoff base hit. And they got the runner picked off. Livermore throws, and they got him at second base. The only base runner they've had since the third inning, and he is picked off. One 3-6. And quickly one down, and now it's one strike. 1-1. Woodall struck out swinging his first time up, and that one missing. 2-1. And that one misses. 3-1. Three and one from Kraft, and at ball four, that's ball four. So the first two men of the inning have reached. One was picked off, and now another one stands at first base. Lloyd Kraft to the mound to visit with Logan and Kraft. And now he will face the top of the order, and I think that's why they wanted to visit, because things can get iffy now when you get back to the top half of the order. With Kester Grimm, the DH here, struck out looking and flew out to left as they check on the runner who's back in safely. He already had one pickoff, so thought they'd try again. And a bunt, but he pulled back and took a strike. And there's a bunt back to Kraft. He will just fire to first. Runner advancing on the sacrifice by Grimm. Two down. Botch into the plate, the pitcher. Fly ball into center. Augustine with the catch. And Kraft has been scoreless through 6. And it's 6-0 Jays as we go to the bottom of the 6th on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At American Bank, we know the importance of teamwork. All of our players are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you are in the outfield, pitching, or cheering from the bench, each player contributes to the success of the team. Our staff will be your biggest fan and help you cover all the bases before sliding into home. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays softball and baseball. We are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to Lamar's as the 3 through 5 hitters are scheduled to come up here for the Jays, starting with Keaton Logan, and then Zach Kraft and Ryan Livermore scheduled. Jays could score 4 here in the inning to end the game. Or they can wrap it up in the top half of the 7th, obviously. Here's Logan. He takes ball 1 high and tight. Logan in the ball game has reached twice. He was hit by a pitch in his first at bat as that one popped up and out of play. Then he fouled out to the catcher in the 3rd inning. And then in his last at bat, he had a double and a run scored in the 4th inning. That's a ground ball, and it's knocked down by the first baseman, and he dives to get Logan. He dove head first to the bag. And that's out number 1. Nice play by Enger. So that goes 3 unassisted, and here's Zach Kraft. Popped out to second base in his first at bat, and since then he's got a couple of hits. Takes up high. Couple of singles. And he's scored twice. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to the Jays left fielder. Getting 5 home runs on the season. Take that back, 4 home runs. Derek Von Arb leads the team with 5. 1-1 to Kraft, and it's low. 2-1 to Zach Kraft. 3-1 rather. And that one rifled a deep left field, back at the fence, and it is off the fence. And Kraft will get into second with a double. He blasted that thing. And it's a 1-out double for the Jays left fielder. Here's Ryan Livermore. He is 1 for 2 in the ball game. So he gets a signal here from Coach Kroneisel. And Hunter Klein is going to run for Zach Kraft. Not sure if he'll actually take over for him in left or not. Here is the pitch, and that's a strike to Livermore. Livermore grounded out to short in his first at bat. He walked and scored in the 3rd, and then doubled in 2 runs in the 4th inning, a 2-run double. 1-1. Here is the pitch, and that one popped up and not going to be caught behind home plate. 1-2. Six nothing Jays. Here in the bottom of the sixth, one out. Hunter Klein standing at second base. And a 1-2 pitch to Livermore. And a swing and a miss, and he got him. Livermore retired for the second time. And here is Connor Kraft trying to help himself out even more here. He's already done that tonight. Takes a strike. Kraft 1 for 3, but a very important one there as he had a 2-run single and then scored also in the third inning. One strike, and it's down and away, and Klein's going to try to advance. Here's the throw, and shortstop goes to field it in short left. Klein slid in, so he didn't have a chance to advance home. So only 90 feet away with Kraft at the plate. One ball there, 2-1 the count. Two one. And he got hit. Gabe Wilchin will come in to run for Kraft. Augustine with runners at the corners. 2 outs here in the bottom of the sixth inning. And the pitch is hit in the air, right center field, giving it a look and making the catch out there. I believe that's Jet Keith, but I'm not 100% sure. We go to the seventh, still 6-0 Jays. They'll try and close it out and get ready to face Trinity Christian tomorrow night here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the postseason matchup between the Jays and the Wolverines here on Fuller Digital Solutions. 6-0 advantage for Gehlen as they try to advance to play Trinity Christian tomorrow night. Same time, same channel. if the Jays advance. And the new pitcher for the Jays is number 20, David Bainosh. Bainosh delivers a strike to Mormond. And that's a little blooper into right field, a base hit. So a leadoff base hit for South O'Brien. Here's Jet Keith. He is 0 for 2. He struck out looking, and he grounded out to third. See what he can do here with the runner on, and that ball is lifted to left field and foul. Hit it well, but just out in front. And a pickoff attempt by Bainosh. Runner dives in. Bainosh this season has pitched in 8 games rather. He started 3 games. He's an 8.04 ERA, 2.23 whip as he delivers a strike here. Batting average against is .316. Does have 20 strikeouts in only 15 2/3 innings. And that one fouled off, and it's still 0-2. That one fouled again. Good battle by Keith here. And outside corner, strike 3. Throw back to first. He's back in. A strikeout for Bainosh. 1 down. And pickoff attempt, he's back in. Take a look at the bracket once again as the pitch grounded back to Bainosh. He'll throw to second to get the lead runner. And Davis will reach on a fielder's choice. Two down, and the final out could belong to Mitch Enger. He is up to bat. So again, the Jays going to face Trinity Christian here tomorrow night. If they close this one out, that one will roll foul down the third baseline. 1 strike. We'll get an update on Remsen and Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn, and then George Little Rock here hopefully for you. That's a ball. And that's a ball. 2-1. There's some final scores High school baseball. Central Lyon defeated West Sioux 5-3. St. Edmund over HLP as they try to pick off the runner. He's back in again. 14-0 that final score. Lawton Bronson over River Valley 10-0. Newell Fonda over North Union 10-0. Sibley Ocheyedan over Okoboji 7-1. Akron Westfield over Westwood. Strike 2 to Enger. Akron Westfield again, 5-2 over Westwood. Atlantic 5-0 over MLC Floyd Valley. Kingsley Pearson 15-0 over Whitting. And that is strike 3, and that's the ball game. Strike 3 called, and that's how it ends. The Jays get the win. Six to nothing, the final score on Fuller Digital Solutions, as Mormon was picked off, or was thrown out at second on a fielder's choice. Strikeout of Keith, and then the strikeout of Enger. Connor Kraft was terrific, only allowing 1 hit through 6 innings pitched, and he had a total of 10 strikeouts on the night. But before we get to the rest of the statistics, we will take a quick break, and we'll have the final statistics and a preview ahead to tomorrow night here from Lamar's.
Our radio family is growing. Now you can listen to all of the Vermilion Tanagers broadcast on 2 stations, 101.5 FM and AM 1570. When the Tanagers are playing, tune in to either 101.5 FM or AM 1570 to catch the voice of the Tanagers, Keith Nimke, for every play. In addition, we invite you to listen to all of our ESPN programming. We thank you for listening and our radio sponsors that allow us to broadcast all of the Vermilion Tanager sports on ESPN, 101.5 FM and AM 1570.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online, too, at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
At American Bank, we know the importance of teamwork. All of our players are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you are in the outfield, pitching, or cheering from the bench, each player contributes to the success of the team. Our staff will be your biggest fan and help you cover all the bases before sliding into home. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays softball and baseball. We are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
The pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Welcome back to Lamar's. Take a look at the final statistics here. The visiting South O'Brien Wolverines with just 2 hits in the ball game. Tyson Wolf with a base hit and Dane Mormon with a base hit. both guys were thrown out. One was thrown out on a fielder's choice at second, and the other was picked off between first and second. And those are the only 2 hits. Ben Woodall also walked in the game, and then Caden Loescher also walked. 6 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts for Connor Kraft. And David Bainosh came in and struck out 2 in the 7th. And he did a good job to get that final 3 outs. Jays offensively had a really good 3rd inning. They had 4 runs, 4 of their 6 runs come across in the 3rd, and then had 2 more in the 4th. Tragan Kramer scored the first run. Or actually, yeah, he scored the first run of the game. And Lehman was 2 for 2 in the game. He had a double and a single. Was hit by a pitch. Keaton Logan was hit by a pitch, had a double, a run scored in the game. Zach Kraft had 3 hits in the ball game. He had a single, 2 singles, and a double, and he scored twice. Ryan Livermore was 1 for 3. He had a double, 2 RBIs, and he walked and scored a run. Connor Kraft, besides being terrific on the mound, he also had a base hit, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Also was hit by a pitch. Ryan Augustine had a sacrifice and an RBI. Zane Wieland had 2 hits and an RBI, including a double. Derek Von Arb, a couple of base hits on the night as well. For South O'Brien, I think it was after the 3rd inning that they switched from Jet Keith to Pete Botchin. Into the 4th inning on, Botchin came in, and he pitched pretty well, only allowing those 2 runs for the Jays. And then Bainosh, of course, for the Jays, also finishing it off for the Jays in the 7th as well. South O'Brien's season comes to a close. Want to take a moment for them and recognize some of their seniors. Jet Keith, an outstanding senior for them, as well as Wilson Milan, who didn't play tonight, Micah Davis, Caden Steffens, and then Tyson Wolf. Those are the seniors for the South O'Brien Wolverines. So a tough way to end the season for them, but good they were able to play a full season after, of course, the COVID-shortened year a year ago for baseball. But they were able to play a full year and have one last go before their high school baseball careers come to a close. And the Jays will move on tomorrow night to face Trinity Christian. They just faced South O'Brien. And so they will play here at home again tomorrow night. And they will hope to advance to the championship in Class 1A Sub-State 1. And then they will play for a district championship game between the District 1 and District 2 if they would win that. So that is what's on deck if the Jays continue winning. But as we saw Trinity Christian come back, and they had the 3-0 lead for a while, then they gave that up to Marcus Meriden, Cleghorn, Remsen Union, and then all of a sudden in the 7th inning, the Tigers came back and took the lead and held off the Royals in the bottom of the 7th. So we'll see if Trinity Christian has a little fight left in them tomorrow night, the Tigers and the Jays, to do battle tomorrow night here on Fuller Digital Solutions. That is about going to wrap up our game here tonight. Again, the final score 6-0 Jays over the Wolverines on the Mid-States Bank scoreboard. And we will have another broadcast for you tomorrow night. Audio-only broadcast here, unless something changes here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Want to thank you for joining me. Carson Schubert here from Lamar's. We will look forward to chatting with you again tomorrow as the Jays take on the Tigers tomorrow night here, same time, same channel. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe, and we'll talk again tomorrow.